In the midst of this heavyweight contest is thrown a teenager with lightweight experience. Ashley Cole has started only half a dozen games for Arsenal, but is in for the injured Silvinho tonight. The other fitness problems have cleared, though Ray Parlour is suspended. Canu is preferred to Bergkamp as Thierry Henry's strike partner. 8 of this Bayern Munich team played against Manchester United in the '99 final. They've been given the chance to heal their own wounds since. Swiss sweeper Thierry Schwarzer and French fullback Willy Sagnol are the only new additions. Would you believe it's the same ref as for England-Germany at Wembley in October? He's Stefano Braschi. It will be a long winter for any team that goes into the Champions League winter recess without a win to its name. Ashley Cole trying to make an immediate impact, but if last year is anything to go by, you don't reach the quarter-finals unless you win at least one of your first 2 group games. It's a big night for Arsenal, isn't it, David?
It is. Defeat would be unbearable. I think a draw a big disappointment. Their only satisfaction would be 3 points safely tucked away in the Christmas stocking. They need to win tonight.
Salihamidzic. Not quite the rip-roaring atmosphere you might expect at the start of a game. I wonder if it's been dampened a little bit by the weight. Pires trying to lift it. Henry lets it run. It'll come for Canu. It'll come for Henry. Now they're roaring. An Arsenal goal in 3 minutes. Thierry Henry. 6 games without a goal for any Arsenal striker. And the wait is over. And boy, is it well timed.
Well, Arsenal fans will be delighted with that. It was a quick break, and when the ball came to Canu, it looked for a brief second as though he might have just delayed his opportunity, and it ran somewhat kindly, and Henry made no mistake. There we see the ball in by Pires, a little dummy by Henry, and there he was. I think it was Effenberg making the last challenge.
Thierry Henry's first European goal of the season. Schwarzer. Arsenal keeping their shape and making Bayern Munich try to play through them, and they do it unsuccessfully. Canu! I'm sure Carl was really expecting that. Got his fist to it. Really could have gone anywhere.
Well, Khan did well there to get his hands warm. It was a shell that exploded from Kanu's right foot.
Grimondi. Vieira. Now Pires. Henry full of movement. Linker going with him, but really was stretched there. Henry gave him 2-yard start and nearly caught up.
Must have been 12 successive, slow and thoughtful, sideways, backwards passes there until the penetrative pass that got the pace of Henry going.
And brings both Adams and Keown forward from the back. Pires. Khan wasn't too sure. Out as far as Ljungberg. Blocked by Schwarzer. Pires has a chance to toss it back in there. Adams beyond the far post. Might come for Keown. Might come for Ljungberg. Might come for Canu. Pills for handball. Referee looking through a crowd has had nothing of it. And Salihamidzic breaks for Bayern Munich. 4 in the break. Luzhny gets across. Might come the way of Mehmet Scholl. Vieira got back there. Concedes a free kick on the edge of the penalty area, but probably a small price to pay.
Well, I think a lot of the crowd that thought at the other end there was a push on Keown first, then there was an appeal against Canu getting held.
Was there a handball here too? Oh, the arm definitely moved out of Schwarzer towards the ball. Vieira was unhappy about the free kick award when the ball suddenly was down at the other end. He seemed to win it there and then jab it away. Well, Scholl was certainly looking for something. He's got something. It's Mehmet Scholl. It was a very modest effort, and he got to waist height, charge down.
But the wall was never 10 yards, Clive, and then the referee ducked it there. He was going to give the free kick again, you know, for charging. I think he put the whistle to his mouth and then took it away. It wasn't a brave decision. The braver decision there was to retake the kick, because when Keown charged down, he was probably 5 yards away.
Maybe not convinced about the initial award of the free kick.
Well, two wrongs don't make a right. There we see it.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge sitting next to Franz Beckenbauer, both a part of the Bayern Munich hierarchy. Kanu looking to get Henry in behind Linker, looking shift there. And he's wrong-footed Linker, it's Thierry Henry, and now it's Robert Pires, and still a chance maybe for Oleg Luzhny. Oh, he was hesitating then when maybe it was crying out to be hit first time. I think initially the pass was meant for Vieira, but round beyond him to Luzhny.
Well, I thought it was an invitation to shoot.
Pires with a corner. Towards Henry. Might come for Adams! Hit the crossbar! Deflected against the crossbar too. Adams wasn't the last touch, but it was the Arsenal captain who propelled it forward. Good chance.
Yeah, good chance. Unconvincing on corners. There you see Pires' ball. First header won. Adams peeling off round the back. Got a deflection. I think it was off Linker.
Effenberg. That's a fabulous pass through towards Elbert. Held it up. Set up. Shaw! Well, that was a close scrape. First genuine threat from Ottmar Hitzfeldt's team, set up by a truly wonderful pass here from Stefan Effenberg.
Well, it was a truly wonderful pass, and if he meant it, Elba should be very grateful, because it was a superb ball. It completely deceived Keown.
Henry, Kanu I should say, and he's won himself a corner here off Sami Kuffour.
Ideal for Arsenal. Quick corner, throw the big guns forward. Adams, Keown coming. Vieira's height on the edge of the box.
Bayern still to win a corner. Pires takes in towards Vieira. Now that late goal against Southampton here on Saturday was as untidy a goal as Arsenal have scored this season. It may be as important a goal, but he's never far from the heart of the action, is he?
No, and he's run really from the edge of the box there. He's got really speed attacking that ball, and that's what you need against standing jumpers.
Vieira with another challenge, winning the ball for Arsenal. Now driving them forward, now playing in Ljungberg, and he stepped beyond Kuffour. It's Ljungberg! Side netting. Might even just have clipped the outside of the post, but wrong side of the rigging for Freddie Ljungberg.
Well, it was a super pass, wonderfully well taken. And then as he gets into a nice position, he probably lost his composure completely, really. Rather a wild shot, he had time.
Luzhny. Kanu. By now. Still has Luzhny in support. It's Kanu. Hit by Luzhny. Well, Michael Tarnat did catch up with Kanu eventually, but only after he had been totally embarrassed by the sublime skill of the tall Nigerian.
A magical moment. There you see him just spinning over his head. Fantastic. Tarnat not sure whether to bury his head or keep playing.
Laurent is one of the Arsenal substitutes tonight, warming up. Ball there by Mehmet Scholl. Quickly taken by Vieira. Here goes Henry, he's all alone for now. Turned Linker. Now it's found Kanu! Inch perfect. The Arsenal lead is doubled. In the first half, Kanu to Henry. In the second half, Henry to Kanu. And Arsene Wenger's regular European strike force have struck gold tonight. It's Arsenal 2, Bayern Munich 0.
It really was a wonderful shot and did justice to the great run of Henry, exploding away like the French train that he is as he drifted the ball back. What a fine unerring finish. Left foot came across his body, but because he kept that ball down with the side of his foot, absolutely inch perfect. You won't get a better goal. Inch perfect.
Only his second goal of the season. Khan actually got a hand on it. 2 in 22 appearances. It is not a great strike rate, particularly for a man who scored 17 last season, but great talent he possesses, a great goal, and the timing of it could hardly have been better either. 10 minutes into the second half. Effenberg takes the free kick. Oh, it's found a way through to Elba and hit first time, and a goal by Tarnack, and immediately Bayern Munich are back in business. A really slack goal from Arsenal's point of view, but a really precious goal for Ottmar Hitzfeld's team, hit in by the right foot of the left-footed Michael Tarnack.
Yes, Tarnack had had such a quiet first half. There's a long free kick. Messily dropped to Tarnack to hit it first time. Arsenal will be disappointed they didn't get that on away.
I'm not sure Elba really meant to set him up. It just ran away from the number 9. And Tarnack had a swing with his right foot, and Hitzfeld and co are back in business, and Arsenal's 2-goal lead lasted 1 minute. Tarnack is an outlet all the time for Effenberg. On by Sports, so that's a good ball in behind Luzhny for Jens Jeremis. Crossed out with by Keown, it'll cut for Schwarzer and on by Elber. Schwarzer caught by Ljungberg on the edge of the penalty area. Free kick's been given, the two of them want to talk about it.
It was a gorgeous touch by Schwarzer there, taking it in his stride and knocking it and going for the second ball for the 1-2. Referee on the spot, absolutely right.
We'll grab of the shirt. It's Michael Tarnack, and the wall did its job, but the referee has shown a yellow card to somebody in the wall for charging it down. I think it's Freddie Ljungberg.
It would be interesting, you know, Clive, if someone had a word with him at half-time. I didn't think he controlled the free kick in the first half very well when the wall was supposedly 10 yards.
Well, it's quite a drama. Free kick in 3 parts. Mehmet Scholl. Oh! Manninger completely defeated. Mehmet Scholl has equalised for Bayern Munich. Manninger never moved behind his wall. Scholl got it up and over the wall and down to beat the young Arsenal goalkeeper. And Bayern Munich have come from 2 down here.
Well, I've got this theory, if walls nowadays stay the full 10 yards, look at the way he brought that ball down. It's a wonderful free kick. No doubt people are going to criticise Manninger, but really, he couldn't get there. It was perfectly placed. It came down at the perfect time, and look at the pace on that ball too. There's the guile of Scholl compared with the power that Tarnack tried to prove from the free kick, and there's the enjoyment that that brings to a manager.
Referee playing an advantage, and Arsenal couldn't quite get an advantage. Oh, and Jeremis had a real kick at Grimondi there behind the referee's back. It was an act of retribution by Jens Jeremis. And Gilles Grimondi, who is not always the innocent party, we know that, was dealt with by Jens Jeremis there. Watch the number 16. Grimondi had a bit of a bite at him now. Watch this coming up. Bang. Over you go, son. And the referee... Is the referee not looking at that?
Well, the referee looked towards his linesman for help, and the linesman did nothing. Dive, he's calling for a dive.
Well, it's Gilles Grimondi apparently who's got the yellow card. Just back from suspension. Grimondi, and free kick was given, offside. Keown. Headed by Linker, who got a bump from Henry, nothing doing. It's Wiltor. Sylvain Wiltor! Had a lot of pace there, really zipped across the top surface, and Henry was closing in just in case it came off the body of Kahn. Ljungberg providing some width. All the big men are still in the box. Lauren has got on the outside. Ljungberg looking to cross it himself. He'll get another chance. Corner kick. They don't play again for more than 2 months in the competition. Wiltor with the corner, forced away by Sforza. And Bayern Munich looks set to go into that break with 4 points, and Arsenal with only 1. The last match in the group for both teams is against each other in the Olympic Stadium in mid-March. Now, can Arsenal give themselves something to make that winter a little bit warmer? There's plenty going on inside the box, but it's a free kick given against Arsenal and Martin Keown. Cannot remember seeing Arsene Wenger quite so open with his emotions on the touchline. It's a point for Arsenal, their first of this stage of the competition. It will seem like a defeat. For one glorious minute, they seem to have the game won on the back of 2 glorious goals. One early in the game from Henry, one early in the second half from Kanu. But Michael Tarnap pulled one back for Bayern Munich, and 10 minutes later, Mehmet Shaw with a fabulous free kick equalised. A rather bitter end here at Highbury, and no wonder. Look at the final scoreline. It's Arsenal 2, Bayern Munich 2.